right, come this way. Will I be able to recreate my signature color block look using my new Secret Stuff lightener? Let's find out. I started developing with this lightener in 2018. Through a couple revisions, we got it right. But life happens, and I got way too busy to continue it, but now we're back. Let's put this lightener to the test and see if I can recreate looks using this new lightener. Hello! What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna show you guys how to recreate my signature color block look using my new Secret Stuff. All right, here's everything you'll need. A tub of Secret Stuff, blonde toners, a laser temperature gun, and the Framar Emperor brush. This is my favorite. Placement is really important, and you want to put the placement where it's comfortable for your client, where they part their hair. So I'm going to ask her to look in the mirror and part her hair the way she wants, and we're going to hear what she has to say about her part, and that will determine where I put this placement.
So typically I like to do like this curtain bang little thing where it's parted in the middle.
Yeah.
But sometimes I also do it like as like a bang. They need cut, obviously. I don't know, I feel like that's something I kind of was gonna ask you for my face shape, like what looks better.
Which side was the blonde, on the right or the left? Like,
I would like the blonde on the left side.
Left side, why? Is that your, like, your good side?
That's like...
Your good side? That's your selfie side?
Actually, my selfie side's kind of this side. Should I do this side?
It's very important. Well, you have a tattoo on this side, so it's gonna be, imagine being light right here.
Yeah.
Versus being light over here.
I think, actually, now that you're saying it like that, I think this side, when I take pictures on this side a lot.
So you want this side? I think this side.
I think that side too then, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yep, and then you want to have some of the blonde kind of peeking through.
Peeking through, and then maybe a little bit like from under here. Yeah, okay. Because the one that's on this side, I want it to come all the way down.
Yep. Like
a little bit, to where it's like kind of, you know, peeking through.
Got it. So we're going to do color block on this side to accentuate this side of your face with all the tats, and then a little bit of blonde peeking through this side of the bang, and then a little bit down here.
Okay.
Cool?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sure.
We're going to go ahead and mix the Secret Stuff. This is my favorite lightener so far. The reason I like it so much is because I did benchmark it to the industry's top 3 or 4 lighteners, and what's different about it, it has more carrying properties, and when you're lightening dark hair, you want the lightener to be consistent and to not expand too much. So one scoop is about 45 grams. We're gonna do 1 to 1.5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mix this up now that it's 1 to 1.5. Nice and creamy. Again, I benchmarked this lightener to the industry's probably top 4 lighteners, and I'm really happy with the way that it lifts. You can see, nice and creamy. I like to whisk. A lot of people like to fold it with the brush, but I like a nice whisk. So before I start my color process, I always like to use the Framar backwards bib. What it does is it saves on laundry. So if you guys are salon owners or salon suite owners, laundry is a bitch. And if you keep dirtying your capes with lightener, you'll run out of capes to use throughout the day. So a backwards bib is perfect for that. Sometimes I like to double it. So I'd go one in the front, one in the back, especially if she has super long hair. So put one in the front. And if you guys like seafood boil, this is the best type of bib. When I go get crawfish, I get these types of bibs rather than the ones they give me at the restaurant. Because look, this thing covers all the way to the bottom. Can you guys see this? Like no crawfish juice anywhere in your clothes. It's legit. And I always use Framar gloves to eat crawfish. So if I remember before going to the restaurant to get the Framar gloves, because the little dinky, plastic gloves they give you at the restaurant always rip open. This is perfect if your client has super, super long hair. See, it covers the cape. So now that we have where we want to part it, which is on this side, let's go ahead and section off that area that I get a good chunk, and we're gonna go a little bit behind her ear. And what happens is you'll get some hairs that pop through underneath. That looks cool.
There. It's catching up.
That looks like a good piece right there. This will be blonde. So we're right let's say right on top of the ear. That looks better. You can see all this will be light, and this will fall over. Now that we have this side blocked off, again, this is gonna be light. And then we come to this side, how I get it to peek through is I'm not doing highlights. You wanna envision this dark hair kind of peeking over top. So as I'm looking at her hair, the way it falls, we're gonna take a sliver of blonde right there. And then this little piece right here gets light. And then these little pieces will stay dark. And what that does is it creates a little bit of contrast right on this side, but it's piecey, it's not solid. And then she wants a little bit of peekaboo at the back, behind her ear, poking through. I kind of like to tug at where it would be. There it is, right behind the ear. Get some length. This little piece right here. Cool. All right, now that we got a lightener mix, let's go in and foil this back piece, this back peekaboo here. I'm gonna probably pop 3 foils in here. Getting really close to the root. In this section right here, you don't have to really get all the way to the root. It's gonna be peekaboo underneath. I'm not sure how long she's gonna upkeep this look, but she is gonna get extensions as well to match. So you don't have to get all the way to the scalp here. During these super fast forwards, I'll give you guys some pro tips while you watch this. Tip number 1, when you guys are doing slices, make sure that you slice pretty thin so you can saturate the lightener all the way through. I like to use my comb to pack it in, but I don't like to push on the foils too tight. Now let's go ahead and move to the front.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. She's so sweet. No.
Fuck the undercut, she says.
Fuck the undercut.
Fuck the undercut. So you can see here, she does have an undercut, and it doesn't really reach the bottom. It actually stops right here. There's really no point in coloring this. Even when she wears it up, it might look cool, almost like a, you know, contrasty domino effect, like dark, light, and dark when she pulls it up and she clips this. So we're gonna keep this grown out undercut out, and we're gonna go ahead and just work on the longer pieces there. We have another super fast forward, so let's go ahead and give you guys some more tips. But first, we're gonna go ahead and leave out those little short pieces of our undercut, and we're gonna work our way around that front hairline. Again, using my comb to pack it, but not really smushing the foils. Again, nice thin slices so you can get that lightener all the way through. Working my way up and around the head, working nice and clean. That's how you get the best results. Let's go ahead and let this process. Guys, so it's been 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now what we're going for is really, really light blonde. She's not quite there yet. I'm gonna let it sit for just a little bit longer. So now what we did was I applied the root and we took the 20 volume through the ends one more time. We're gonna let it sit for another 15 and then we're good to go for the toner. Check that out. Super light. So the reason I use a laser temperature gun is because if you're working with lightener, you can see that if I shoot the temperature at her body, it's 84 degrees. And then if you look at around her head, 74. And right here, you can see how the temperature drops. Now it's at 71 right here in the mid. So if you were to let this whole thing process all the way through, what you'll get is a very light root because it's 73 at the root, 74, and then it goes down to 71, 72, and then at her body, it'll get hot again. So you'll get a lot of lightness around here, lightness on the root, and then you'll have a cold spot right here in the middle. So as you can see, her root is 74. Her mid, the temperature drops, it's at 72. And then her ends are sitting on her body, and that's the hottest point. It's at 80 degrees. So always keep that in mind when you're lightening. It's always gonna be warm at the the base at her head, and then temperature will drop because there's no heat right here in the middle, and even more hot right on her body. All right, here she is all washed out, getting ready for the toner. As you can see, it looks really good. This part might look a little dark, but when we dry, it's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna do 2 different types of toners. We're gonna do one with a little more warmth cancellation right here in the mids down, and then a nice bright blonde there on her roots. So I didn't get to film me mixing the toner, but I used 9 gold and a little bit of 10 ash to tone her beautiful blonde. So that's what it looks like. And I applied using the Emperor brush always. All right guys, so we're all done with the toner. I covered her hair with towel so she can't see the final result. We're gonna surprise her in the mirror in the bathroom, so let's get up and let's walk a little bit over there, and then let's see what it looks like. All right, come this way. All right, take it off. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, I freaking love it.
Go up to the mirror and let's look at it. Guys,
Look how blonde I am. She's a blonde girly now.
Dude, it looks so good.
That's amazing.
Looks so good.
I love it.
How do you feel?
The little peaky ones here. I love it. I feel like a bad bitch.